Man, I haven't done this in a while. It's kind of weird, you know, getting back on set and stuff. I hope I don't mess this up. Hope I don't mess this up. What's cracking, guys? Welcome back to yet again another episode of the Honda Recap, where I'm sitting here talking to you guys, the best community, the Honda community, right here on YouTube. It's insane to be back. I'm really happy. How are you all doing? You know, guys, it's really dope to know that we're the greatest community legit on YouTube right now. We are strong as a Honda community, so much that we love this motor, this badge, so much that we're willing to take the heart out of it and put it into other cars, like Subarus, you know what I mean? Like, we driving the Subaru all-wheel drive. This is really cool. I wish it had a Honda motor. Bam! Hondaru. That's a thing. That's a thing now, you know? We got smart cars. We put engines in them because why? We wanted to rev to the moon with a moon tune and get it there with speed, because you know what? We like other cars because we're car people, but really we're just Honda people. And that's really awesome to know that YouTube created a platform for us to be here with content creators to consistently put up videos day in, day out about something that we love. And I'm really excited to be here to share it with you guys, so that way we can all come here once a week, hang out, discuss on what's going on here on YouTube in the Honda community specifically. And I'm really excited about that because wait, what? Are you serious? Wait, this is my channel? Oh wait, this is PFI? This is Pfispeed? Yeah, why are we streaming to the Pfispeed channel? Guys, my bad, we're having technical difficulties. I didn't know that I was streaming right here to Pfispeed. I'm apologizing right now. Yeah, I gotta talk to the guys out back. Sorry about that. Hey man, let's get back to the smart car or whatever else you guys are doing. Peace.
This thing rides out, boy. It rides out, bro. What's going on, guys? Earlier this morning, we visited 316, this shop that just blew us away.
That's a bad.
Honestly, we gave us goals, that's for sure. But we got back here and we already swapped the axle that had broke on Hondaru, and it looks like with this one being broke in the front and this one being broke in the back, I'm gonna be able to make one out of those for one.
One more.
So we'll have one spare. Yeah, just in case. But there's still some stuff on Hondaru we need to chase down. We want to get the strain stuff done. And then we just got some wires to solder. We have a few little things to button up. Yeah. We're gonna dive in this thing. We're gonna find something. This should be awesome. Anytime I work with Emilio, it's always a good time. All right, let's go to work. One of the neat things I think about a Hondaru is the speed sensor itself. So the Subaru and the Honda actually have the same pulse per mile as a Honda. So I wired this up real quick. You can see it's pretty rough, but I did it at the track and I didn't want to get wires confused, so I left one in here and I cut the other two because this aftermarket harness shared two black wires, and so I wasn't really about like forgetting which one was which. So I left one in there and I kind of stripped it back and made it work for the day. But now I'm going to go ahead and get these all cleaned up and on their own. So I'm going to start off by the two I know and then connect the last one, and then Hondaru will be good on the speed sensor side.
There we go.
How long have you owned Hondaru, Emilio? Before it was Hondaru.
I want to say I've had it for at least 4 years.
4 years.
Had it for a while, man. It was sitting for a while too, because I had a bunch of other cars at the time. But yeah, didn't look like this when I first got it.
No, it was just gonna be a fix and flipper, wasn't it, or something?
It was. I wasn't even supposed to keep it. Then I ended up keeping it because I always wanted an STI, and then.
Then you blew it up on the way to the shop. Sucked. I'm like, put a K in it.
Now it's Hondaru.
Yeah, it's crazy. All right, so let's source out all this stuff, figure out what goes to what, because I have no idea, but we're gonna learn.
All right, so basically we just hooked up power and ground for the dash, and then now what we have to do is, it says to turn the key on, make sure it's in neutral. So right now it's in neutral, and then there's this programming button right here. It says it on there. All I have to do is hold this down while the key's off, turn it on. It should say 0. Let's go through it now. Let's see. Yeah, so now that this is basically neutral, so now it should be programmed. Let's see. So that's reverse, which is right. I go back down, that's neutral. First, second, third. Yeah, it's working. Oh yeah. Go back down. There it is. That was really simple. Oh yeah.
Handy on the dyno.
Yeah. It's so bright too. And now Brent, he'll know where third gear is. Or what are you doing? Pulled in fourth gear.
We'll never travel without the plugs again.
Well, considering you do a lot of AEM V2 stuff.
Yeah, AK stuff in general.
Well, that's the last thing. The strain.
You guys need some light, man.
Yeah. And I need glasses. You know, there's that whole thing, but that's why the ants, I couldn't see them.
How's your ankle feeling, dude? I mean, that was
James got me fixed up pretty good.
ankle happies, dude. That shit was looking rough.
I've seen that.
It was not good.
It wasn't that bad that day.
You got the ankle piece.
Supposed to be my friend.
I am your friend.
That's why I
I have
tell
to
you
get some
straight up.
counseling.
I'll help you with that counseling, dude.
Thanks,
You
brother.
want to talk about it?
Don't ever talk about it again.
Is it in?
I think so.
Only one way to try.
I think it is, honestly.
All right. Well, here, give me that. Give me the cutter real quick. Cutters. How many more pins do you need?
Well, hopefully that's the last of the shit we need.
Do you want a few?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, we better. Whoa, shit, you scared the shit out of me. I don't know why.
Here you go. Here's 6 of them.
Here, I'll save them.
You didn't even take it off. Loosen.
Nah, just nail them. Now you gotta pull it out. It's weird.
See you
It
guys.
doesn't want to be in, it wants to be out. I've been for a while, bro. Nah, don't push it in, you gotta pull it out.
That's some torque on that one. Okay, so we have power, ground, signal. That's to that, that's to that. It's time to get the laptop. Alright guys, still working on Emilio's little hot rod, trying to get the shift cut all set. We ran out of time last night and everybody kind of just went home. But got my laptop here, and Hondaru just showed up here at the Freedom Factory with us all while we're out here ripping. And I figure I'll work on setting this up while I'm out here. So work never shuts off for the tuner. All right, we need a good angle here. All right, to set the shift cut up on Hondaru, we need a new tab here. So we're gonna come over here and click new tab. And then we're gonna go optional 2D. And we're gonna find our shift cut. And we'll double click on the shift cut. Okay. Then we need a little option display. And here we need to find all our switch stuff. Just choose everything for that switch, which we're using switch 7. So this builds everything we need to know. Alright, you can see as I push forward, the voltage goes down. When I pull backwards, the voltage goes up. So we can see that we're talking to the shifter right now. So now that we see that we have voltage in, we need to go ahead and build this table up so it'll do what we ask it to. We changed our switch on times, so if it's above 3.5 volts is what I ended up putting in, and below 1.2, which we'll play with while we're kind of sitting here, but you can see this switch 7 will turn on as soon as the voltage comes up a little bit, and if I pull back, you'll see it go on again. So every time that goes on, that's going to create the shift cut. Then we have to tell it how much time to cut, which is this table down here. So we'll throw some generic numbers in there, and we'll probably log it and work on how Emilio drives.
But if I go above or below those voltage thresholds, and I meet 6,000 RPM, and I meet 80% throttle, it's going to use the shift cut feature. It's going to cut out. Now, the other thing that's going to differentiate this from using the clutch pedal is that our shift cut time is going to be completely different. It's going to be much shorter because we're not using the clutch.
Yeah, dog, it's ready for you to test. So I don't know if I just put my camera in here. You go just take it. You got to have 80% throttle, so you need to begin into it. All right, what are you working on?
Seatbelts.
Oh, good idea. Go.
Trying to get a passenger seatbelt going here.
Good.
It's almost done.
All right, because I'd like to test out the snow lift shit. It's kind of what you've been after.
You can go do it. Go take it. It's all you, brother.
It's all me. It's all you.
You're my tuner, dog. You gotta go take my car and make sure it's right. You know what you're feeling for.
We're feeling for it to slide into gear without messing around, without touching that pedal.
That's sick. It's an 80% throttle.
Yeah, because you got to be into it, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
Maybe we could just check for fire too.
You need a grounded for it to do it, right?
What's that?
You need a grounded for it to do
You just hold it to the valve cover, or
it? You try it again?
you should see it. Just flip the coils and see if the hole comes back, or look for spark.
Do it.
You ready?
Yeah. Let me try it with this one plugged in.
Yeah, exactly.
Go ahead.
Huh?
It does with this wire plugged in. Yeah, the test this one is the bad one. Oh, is it leak? Go ahead. Start again.
Could be cool driving the box. Ah.
Yeah, that coil works. Put it plugged in the other one.
Oh, sucks. 1 second.
You think it's the computer?
What else would it be?
Has to be.
Dude, I'm like right there.
So it did work? Yeah, it's just, it didn't want to work. I did make a pool like that.
Didn't get water through one of those holes or something, did it?
Well, and there's no spark. So, you know what I mean?
There's no spark.
There's no spark. It's not like compression.
Finish in like 2023.
There it is.
See you guys. All right, see ya. All right.
Well, I wanted to take it on a rip. I was all set up to do so, and we found out this coil right here. Well, I wanted to take it on a rip for you guys, but we found out something is wrong with this coil driver in the ECU, because we moved the coil to a different cylinder and it still fired. Super unfortunate, because I just finished trying to set up the shift cut, so I'm gonna have to do another video where I just take it on a rip. I won't mind, but I sure wanted to show you how it worked and start dialing it in for Emilio. The van's a straight ripper. But that's gonna do it for this video. At least now you guys kind of know where to go if you got an AMV2 to set up your shift cuts and kind of what to look for. So after just setting all that up, you want to just kind of jump in there and make sure everything works correctly. But Emilio said that it started acting like that when he was driving it around earlier and thought it would be something easy. Well, it's not something easy. So we'll get back to that when we get home. And I think we're just finishing up here at the factory today and then loading up and gonna start our trek back to Colorado. But I do appreciate you guys hanging out and sitting in on me while I try to set up the shift cut on Hondaru. It's gonna be just a bad little beast. These little bugs just come around on new builds and you find them. If it's not the axles, it's gonna be a coil. If it's not, you know, just one thing after another. But we stay, there's the boys. But we stay true to what we love and keep working out these little problems. It's just how it is. It's not too big a deal. It's super fun. Well, Emilio, sorry, bro.
It's all good, man.
Next time, huh?
Yeah.
We'll get home, we'll have to do these axles. We'll have to do these axles and whatever this bug is. And then we can go test this shift cut
Yeah,
deal.
now it's like working, but we can't test it.
Yeah, I want to rip it bad too.
But stuff happens, man.
Yeah,
Get it sorted.
we will. We've come this far.
Yeah, right.
That's it.
Haven't given up yet.
Never. But that'll do it. I think we're gonna take off here from the feed factory. Appreciate you guys watching. See you tomorrow.